Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2024 Toyota Camry TRD. The color here is wind chill pearl with the two-tone black roof. And since this is going to be the last model year for the Camry TRD, now that we've seen the new 2025 Camry debuting at the LA Auto Show this week, and it's going to be all hybrid moving forward. If you want to buy a TRD Camry, the 2024 model year is it. And as we all know, Toyota only makes 6,000 Camry TRDs a year. So we're going to check this out, see what it's going to be bringing to the market in this sporty sedan segment. So let's dig in. All right, here we go at the front end of the Camry TRD. Wind chill pearl with the black. Looks good. Toyota badge in the middle, but the grille is all gloss black, including that front splitter down below, which could take a beating over time, but I guess we'll see. And I think if you take good care of it, protect it, maybe some paint protection film on there, since this is a TRD, that might be one way to preserve the look. Overall, really good look. I do like, we got our red TRD stripes down the side of each front splitter. Unfortunately, these vents here are fake, but we do have LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, standard bulb for turn signals on this Camry TRD. All right, when you go TRD, what do you get for wheel and tire action? You get the matte black 19-inch TRD aluminum alloy wheels. Looking good. We got red brake calipers, which look nice. They're two-piston. Now, these 19-inch TRD wheels are wrapped in Michelin Primacy MX M4. All-season tires, 235 on the width, a 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front wheel drive. All right, when you go with this Camry TRD, it's a good looking vehicle. Of course, the 2024 Camry still got the older design, but I think it really looks good. The wind chill with the black roof and the black, which is gloss black, down around the door sills with the red TRD stripe all the way down from the front wheels all the way through the back rear wheels into the exhaust area. Looks good. It's just a really sharp looking Camry, this TRD spec. Let me know what you guys think. As we move in closer, we're gloss black on the side view mirror with LED turn signals, color match on the front and rear door handle. Up top, we got the black roof, gloss black shark fin antenna, no sunroof on this TRD. All right, the rear end of the Camry in the wind chill. We have the deck lid spoiler in gloss black coming off the top, looking good. Blacked out Camry and Toyota badge. LED headlights, standard bulbs for turn signals, TRD here down below, gloss black in the rear diffuser area and along the bottom of the bumper. And then we have the TRD catback dual exhaust that's installed on this Camry. Looks good on the back end, but now with this catback that's on here, let's see how this baby sounds. Okay, we're under the hood of this 24 Camry TRD, and what do you get when you go TRD? You get Toyota's 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission, 301 horsepower, 267 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 22 in the city, 31 on the highway, 25 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get into the rest of the review, I did want to let you know that Team Toyota of Princeton is providing Shabby's Ride subscribers with special pricing on any new 2024 Toyota Camry on the lot for sale. In order to get that special pricing, you need to do three things. Number one, subscribe to the Shabby's Rides YouTube channel. Number two, call Team Toyota at the number on the screen below, give them the promo code, and unlock that special pricing. Now, let's get back to the review. All right, before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, I've been wanting a Camry TRD. You're telling me it's now or never here in 2024. How much is this baby going to set me back? Well, here's the deal on the pricing. Base price for the 24 Camry TRD V6 is $33,485. Now this Camry has some options, so we'll run those down. You need to add in $425 for the wind chill pearl paint. You also have to add in an extra $500 for that two-tone paint with the midnight black metallic roof and the rear spoiler that includes the black window trim and side view mirror caps. An extra $70 for the quick charge cable, an extra $299 for the all-weather floor mats and cargo tray, an extra $25 for the LED trunk light, an extra $75 for the wheel locks, an extra $129 for the dual USB port charger in the rear, an extra $199 for the door sill enhancements, an extra $49 for the hideaway cargo net, an extra $69 for the rear bumper application, and an extra $155 for the door edge guards. We then add in destination and delivery of $1,095 from Toyota's Georgetown, Kentucky assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $36,575. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. TRD mats are in the trunk at this time. We have a nice aluminum door sill plate that says Camry to welcome you to the vehicle. We have power seats with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. Then we have a combination of Softex and fabric insert. So we have the Softex with the red stitching, the fabric insert, the stripe, the TRD that's embroidered into the headrest. Nice and soft, bolstering feels good. Nice looking interior. Door panels, soft touch up top, brushed aluminum on the door handle, then some trim that fades back into the door, which is nice. We have a semi-soft armrest with soft touch on it. Flat black on the switchgear. Decent sized door pocket right there. Standard 6-speaker audio system. Soft touch up top, some gloss black right in here. Then some gray trim. It runs right into the heat and air vent, which is nice. More Softex with the stitching. And then down below, nice large glove box. All right, so here we go with the infotainment screen. And of course, even in 2024, the Camry was still getting the older 7-inch Toyota infotainment system. Now, obviously, the new 2025 is going to have the updated system with the redesign, but this is what you're going to get if you want a Camry TRD, because in 2025, they're not making one, and they haven't said anything about making one moving forward after 2024. But it is a touchscreen. You do get the home button where you can Bluetooth your phone, play your music. You got your map, but it's not installed, so all the maps and nav are going to come through your phone with wired CarPlay, Android Auto. So that's not a bad deal. You can seek your music. You can Bluetooth your phone. So you can do all that. You can go to your apps, bring up your apps, get your Wi-Fi hotspot going. So there's some stuff you can do with this. And like I said, it is a touch screen. You can project your phone. You can go to your vehicle setup. You can set up whatever you want to set up in here, driver profiles and that sort of thing. So there is some functionality to it. It's just that it's old. When we go to reverse, we have an older camera. We do have trajectory, but it is a bit grainy. But if this is where you want to go, TRD in 24, unfortunately, you're going to have to live with this. But it's not the end of the world. It ain't that bad, but it's a lot, not nearly as good as the new one. But at least you don't have to subscribe to get the nav like you do in the new one. Down below, you do have 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards. We have a single zone climate control. So that's not the end of the world. And then down below here, you do have USB 12 volt, a spot down here to put your phone if you want, and it closes up. And then you can lay your phone on this rubberized top too. So you can do either one, but there's no wireless charging pad in here. And then we have our gear shift, TRD gear shift. It says TRD right on there, with the gator, with the stitching. Looks good to run through this 8-speed automatic. We have our drive modes. We have our auto vehicle hold. We have our electronic emergency brake. 2 cup holders with a nice trim ring. We got flat black all around it, so that'll be good, better than the gloss. And then we have our key fob when we have lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, and it should say Camry on the back, and it does. And then we have a fairly soft armrest, and inside here you got a nice area for storage, and then you got a USB-A and a USB-C for connectivity. The steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches with the red stitching, Toyota badge on the horn button. Got some brushed aluminum to lift it up. Round bottom wheel, but this is a very spacious driver cockpit. No problem getting in or out. But it would have been nice to have a flat bottom wheel to give it some more sport. I would have liked to see TRD down here though. Bring some of that TRD action right in here. That would have been nice. We do have paddles. If you want to manually go up and down this 8-speed automatic, then we have our headlights on the left. We have our fog lamps on the right, fog lamps, windshield wipers on the right. On the left side down here, you got your adaptive high beams, traction control off, pop the trunk, and there's your fuel filler release right there. And up top, you got bright and dim the dash and your trip odometer. And then we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So Toyota has you covered there. And then we have the old style, right? Analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, and coolant temperature. And then you got the small display in the center. Now, we have drive modes. We have blue means you are in normal. We can go over to eco, and that little eco button shows up on the bottom. And then we can go back to normal. That disappears. Then we can go to sport, and you get a little red going, and you can hear the exhaust get a little louder out back. But that's about all you're going to have there. And then you have additional information that you can go through on the center screen that you may want to have up when you're going down the road. So it really isn't a bad little setup on this TRD Camry, but I'm sure it's going to be nothing compared to what they're going to have in the new one. Overhead console, there's a spot for your sunglasses right there. LED lighting on the interior right there. If you want to see that, there it is. Beautiful. SOS button in the middle. Standard rear view mirror. And then on our sun visor with vanity, no light. And does it slide? No, it doesn't, but we do have an extension right here. If I can get it out. There it is. All right, get into the back seat of this TRD Camry and come up. Look at that. You still have a nice Camry door sill plate to welcome you to the back of the car, which is really nice. Then we jump on in. Nice and easy, no problem. Plenty of room back here. Plenty of headroom at 5'11", shoulder width room. Knee space, no problem. All soft text all the way down. Seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. Then in the back we have a spot to put some stuff. And then down here you have that charge port, which is dual USB-A. And of course, if you have a USB connector on your phone, you can always grab an adapter from Amazon for about $5, and that'll take care of things for you. Rear door panels, same as the front. Here's your front door panel. Here's the rear door panel, looking the same, except we do have some hard black plastic up top rather than soft touch. In the back, same black soft text with the insert, of course, the red seat belts all the way around, which is nice, but I would have liked to see TRD back here. But it is what it is. And look at this. No center armrest in this TRD. Not a big fan of that. But overall, it's pretty comfortable back here. All right, getting into the trunk of the Camry, you can pop the trunk from the key fob or from the dasher. You come to the back, and way over here on the right, there's a button. You hit it, pops right up. Once you get it open, nice wide opening, 15.1 cubic feet of space in the back of the Camry trunk, which is a nice number in this class. But look at these floor mats. Stitching, Camry TRD. They look so good. And you also get that carpeted trunk mat that says Camry TRD on it. Really like that. And you also have the all-weather cargo mat back here for the trunk. And then underneath here, there is an area where you have tools and a jack. And if there's a jack, that means there's a spare, which is tucked up underneath that. But overall, a really nice large trunk opening. And I'm in love with these mats. Let me know what you guys think about these things. Camry window sticker, we'll zoom on in. There it is. Camry TRD for 24. Safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment and options. Total vehicle MSRP. Let's take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're going down the road in this 24 Camry TRD for one last time. As I told you earlier, the 2025 Camry is going to be hybrid only, so you're going to get two inline 4-cylinder hybrid propulsion systems in the new Camry on all trim levels. The V6 is gone from the XSE in 25, and of course the TRD trim has been discontinued for 2025, and it doesn't sound like it'll be coming back, because what my understanding is right now, and things could change, is that Toyota is not going to be using TRD for cars anymore. The TRD moniker will be for trucks only, and then the GR will be for cars. So, will they eventually do a GR Camry? Who knows? But they're definitely not doing a TRD Camry after this year. And once they make 6,000 of these for this year, in 2024, I should say, model year, then that's going to be it for the TRD Camry. So if you want one, the time is now. The time is now, and the price is 37 G's, as the price went up a little over $1,000 between 2023 and 2024 model years. Base price, that is. But we do have everything in here is TRD, right? TRD sprinkled their magic. We got the TRD wheels. We have the 12x9 rotors with the brake calipers, I should say. You got the TRD tuned sports suspension. You got a lowered ride height. You got the catback, TRD catback dual exhaust. You got the rear spoiler, you got the active aero. So you got a lot of action going on this Camry TRD to make it sportier than a regular Camry. And of course the V6 engine, which we're going to say goodbye to. And after driving this just a little while before I turn the cameras on, the V6 engine with this 8-speed is just so smooth. Now we have it in sport mode. Got great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirror, rear glass, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz is in this TRD Camry. So we got you covered there as well. But it would have been nice to have a sunroof or a moonroof in here, but we don't, so it is what it is. What are you going to do? And of course you get the older tech rather than the new stuff that's going to be in the 2025 redesign. So there's some things you have to kind of live with if you really want a TRD V6 Camry for 2024. Some of the things you have to live with: the older tech. You don't have heated seats, you don't have a heated steering wheel, you don't have a wireless charging pad. So there's some things. You don't have a rear armrest, which I think is ridiculous in a car that's almost $37,000. So here we go. We're going to hit it now. We're going to go ahead and emergency brake in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. No problem. Now take off. And down the road we go. Beautiful. Handles the curves really well. Handles the turns good. Handling nice and tight. So, is it a massive, sports car? No. Is it a sporty version of the Camry? Absolutely. Is it the fastest version of the Camry? Well, this and the XSE V6 are about the same at 5.8 seconds 0 to 60. So, it's not the fastest. But the V6 just transformed the way the car drives. You get that nice, smooth, linear torque delivery out of the V6. The 8-speed, silky smooth on the shifts, up and down. So it really is a well-done, sporty Camry. And I like the way it looks. I like the way it drives. You just have to tell me whether you're willing to live with some of its faults, because it does have some faults, like I mentioned. We do have a turning radius of 19 feet. Which is a little wide. So we'll see how that goes in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, we got around though. We got around. Now we're going to push this over to manual, and we're going to go ahead and shift with the paddles. Now we got a new engine, so I'm going to short shift, but here we go. And down the road we go. Piece of cake. Nice shifts on the way up. Let's check the way down. Nicely done. And now from a roll. From a roll. Nicely done. So I really can't complain. This Camry has got some fun factor without a doubt, even for a mid-size four-door sedan. Into the right turn. And down the road we go. It is a fun car to drive. If you want to have a sporty Camry and you want to pay 36, 37 grand for it. So, with all that being said, and I said a lot in this review, especially with the new 2025 coming, and this one being the end of the line for TRD Camry, what do you think? Is this the kind of action you would want? Do you want a TRD Camry? Are you looking for the 2024? Are you going to make a move? Or are you going to say, no, you know what? I'd rather go somewhere else with my hard-earned sporty sedan money, and I'm going to pass on this. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. But for me, it's kind of a sad moment because it's a change. I am excited for the 2025 Camry redesign. There's a lot of things about this car that needed to be updated, but I'm saddened by the fact that we're going to lose the V6 in the Camry for the next generation, and we're losing the TRD Camry forever. So it's kind of bittersweet in a way, but more sad when you're in a V6 driving it, because you know you're not going to be able to drive one of these again on the channel, unless we can get an XSE V6 to do. This could be it. But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you would handle it, what you would do. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Toyota Camry TRD for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.